Welcome to our channel. The best 5G phones deliver much faster downloads, lower latency, and a lot more. The best 5G phones are ready to take advantage of the 5G networks that have been expanding across the country since 2019. With Apple's first 5G phones now widely available, and Samsung adding new Galaxy phones to the mix, 5G seems more real than ever. So is now the right time to make your next smartphone a 5G device? You can certainly enjoy blazing speeds, but only in places with 5G coverage. Then again, our favorite 5G phones offer more than just speedier downloads. The best 5G phones feature outstanding cameras, big displays, and supersized batteries. That's no surprise, really, since many of these phones are really just the best phones overall, only with 5G modems included. Price has become more of a consideration, though, as phone makers start to offer 5G phones that cost $600 and less. Before you continue, please click on the subscribe button below. Number 10 is iPhone 12 Pro Max. The iPhone 12 Pro Max doesn't just have the most 5G bands of any phone. You'll be able to enjoy those speeds for a long time thanks to this phone's large battery. In fact, the iPhone 12 Pro Max lasted nearly 11 hours on our web surfing battery test over 5G. Apple's Smart Data Mode can also help you save some juice, as it can automatically toggle between 5G and 4G when you're performing less intensive tasks, like streaming music with the screen off. This is the best 5G phone you can buy, period. This big screen phone impresses in other ways, including its brilliant and immersive 6.7-inch OLED display that's ideal for video streaming and showing off the photos you take with the Pro Max's stellar cameras. Number 9 is Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. The Samsung Galaxy S21 lineup is the first to feature Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 888 system on chip in the US, which means that any of these three new phones, the Galaxy S21, Galaxy S21 Plus, and Galaxy S21 Ultra, support every 5G network available in this country. We favor the Galaxy S21 Ultra not just because it costs $200 less than last year's comparable S20 model, but because it also lasts a long time on a charge. The Galaxy S21 held out for nearly 11 and a half hours on our battery test, though that was with its screen set to a 60 Hz refresh rate. Turning on the setting that lets the phone dynamically adjust its refresh rate does draw some power, but even with that mode turned on, the S21 Ultra still outlasted the average smartphone. Number 8 is iPhone 12 Pro. Apple says it squeezed more 5G bands into its latest iPhone models like the iPhone 12 Pro than any other phone out there. That allows the iPhone to work with the 5G in the most places, regardless of what kind of 5G network a wireless carrier is built. And that should also allow the iPhone 12 Pro to get the best of 5G going forward, making this an excellent option if you're looking for a 5G phone. The 5G connectivity comes at a price, with the iPhone 12 Pro taking a hit on battery life when it connects to the faster network. When we turned off 5G, the iPhone 12 lasted nearly 90 minutes longer on our battery test. But Apple has added a number of other features that make this a very appealing 5G phone, from a powerful A14 processor that outperforms any chipset found in an Android phone to a gorgeous 6.1-inch OLED screen. Number 7 is Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra is currently Samsung's most versatile big-screen phone, and that includes its approach to 5G. This 6.9-inch phablet works with every available 5G network, and its dynamic 120 Hz display adjusts the refresh rate to squeeze more battery life while also delivering smoother scrolling and more immersive gaming. It's the gaming aspect of the Note 20 Ultra that makes it one of the best 5G phones, and not just because it runs on a powerful Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset. The Galaxy Note 20 Ultra works with Microsoft's xCloud game streaming to let you play more than 100 Xbox games on your phone. With 5G connectivity, gameplay should be a delight. Number 6 is iPhone 12 Mini. A 5G phone doesn't have to be humongous to house all the antennas needed to connect you to the next generation network. The iPhone 12 Mini features a compact 5.4-inch OLED panel, and even though the phone itself is actually smaller than Apple's own iPhone SE, it can still connect to every type of 5G network, even Verizon's mmWave-based 5G towers. You'll get Apple's class-leading A14 Bionic processor with the iPhone 12 mini, as well as the same camera setup found in the iPhone 12. That means you can expect great pictures from Apple's smallest iPhone. The battery inside the iPhone 12 mini is pretty taxed by 5G connectivity, but the relatively low $699 starting price means you can experience 5G without having to pay up for the privilege. Number 5 is iPhone 12. If you don't want to pay for a 5G phone, the iPhone 12 is an attractive proposition costing $799. That's $200 less than the iPhone 12 Pro, though you're still getting many of the features that make Apple's Pro model so appealing. A fast A14 Bionic processor, a 6.1-inch OLED screen, and 5G connectivity with just about any network you can think of. As with the iPhone 12 Pro, 5G connectivity puts a strain on the iPhone 12's battery, as we saw when we switched off 5G and saw battery life improve by nearly 2 hours on our battery test. The iPhone 12 features a smart data mode to intelligently switch between LTE and 5G depending on whether or not the device really needs the extra speed. Number 4 is OnePlus 8 Pro. The OnePlus 8 Pro is a fantastic Android phone, and it's $300 cheaper than the Galaxy S20 Plus. But for the purpose of 5G, the OnePlus 8 Pro is more limited than some of its rival phones. The phone is only available unlocked, so you can't buy it through a specific wireless carrier. More significantly, the OnePlus 8 only works on a sub-6 Hz based 5G networks. That means it can't benefit from the higher speeds of mmWave-based 5G. Verizon customers will want to look for another phone, as that carrier's 5G network relies heavily on mmWave. That's less of a concern on T-Mobile, which built its nationwide network on sub-6 GHz 5G. AT&T customers report that the OnePlus 8 Pro doesn't support AT&T's 5G bands, even though that carrier primarily uses low-band 5G as well. If the OnePlus 8 Pro is compatible with your carrier, you'll get a phone with a vibrant and smooth 120Hz screen, very good quad cameras, and a ridiculously fast charging speed even when you juice up your phone wirelessly. Number 3 is Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. Replacing the Galaxy S20 Plus, the Galaxy S21 Plus came along and surprised everyone. For $200 less than its predecessor, the S21 Plus checks a lot of the boxes. It's a big, beautiful phone with a gorgeous 120Hz display and the best Qualcomm processor yet, the Snapdragon 888. Starting at $999 for the 128GB model, the Galaxy S21 Plus is a force to be reckoned with, even if it lacks some of the Galaxy S21 Ultra's big features. As a 5G phone, however, you have the latest Qualcomm X60 5G modem, and you can access whatever 5G bands you need. Any of the 3 carriers will work, including Verizon's mmWave network. If you want a smaller phone, the regular Galaxy S21 is also a great pick. Number 2 is OnePlus Nord N10 5G. Don't let the fact that the OnePlus Nord N10 5G isn't as powerful as the original OnePlus Nord dissuade you from considering this inexpensive 5G phone. The N10 5G, the first model in OnePlus's new budget Nord lineup to reach the US, offers decent performance for a Snapdragon 690 powered phone and outstanding battery life, having lasted nearly 12 hours on our battery test. The phone charges up quickly too, thanks to OnePlus's Warp Charge 30T technology. And the screen features a 90Hz refresh rate, a feature normally reserved for much more expensive phones. All of that comes in a handset that costs $299, which undercuts the price of all the other 5G phones we've tested, while you make some compromises with cameras and design. If you've been mulling the leap to 5G, the OnePlus Nord N10 5G is currently the cheapest way to experience the latest connectivity standard. Number 1 is TCL 10 5G UW. As good as the OnePlus Nord N10 5G is, its 5G modem doesn't work with the faster millimeter wave 5G. To enjoy those faster speeds, you'll need another bargain 5G contender, the TCL 10 5G UW. This phone costs less than $400, but doesn't skimp too much in the areas that matter to smartphone users. For one thing, the phone's 4,500 mAh battery lasts a long time, more than 11 hours on our surfing test. The Snapdragon 765G chipset delivers comparable performance to 5G phones that cost hundreds of dollars more. And the 6.53-inch display, gorgeous, even if it is a little dim. The TCL10 5G UW is limited to Verizon's 5G network, so you'll have to look elsewhere if you prefer AT&T or T-Mobile. But otherwise, this is the phone to get if you want the fastest 5G without having to pay too much for it. That's it for this video, fans. Please like and leave a comment below as to which smartphone is your favorite.